Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to Let's Build a Bakery. We finally made it to the final part. I know I originally thought this was going to be 3 videos, and now it's 6, but we're on the last one here. And if you're watching this right now, this bakery in its finished state is now up on the gallery. If you'd like to download it, it can be found under my origin ID, which is Gryphi, or under the hashtag MsGryphi. I will have all that information in the description down below, as well as a link to the gallery website if it's easier for you to grab it that way. We're going to be putting a little gate at the bottom of the steps so that way only the people that live here can use them and get up to the balcony area. And I did play test this, but I will check it one more time. Hey, where are you going? Come back. These are just random Sims I had move in, and she just basically walks right through it. I don't know if that's actually going to be a issue for anybody else, but you have all of the lock options on it, so that should be fine. Heading inside, we're going to get rid of these chairs that are stacked in the corner and actually put some high chairs, which makes a ton more sense, so thank you for that suggestion. I think some just basic brown ones like this is probably what we want. Yeah, I think that looks good. We're also going to get rid of these curtains over here. They look a little bit out of place compared to the rest of the place. And I'm just going to put the ones that we have on the other side so it's more cohesive. I think I'm also going to add 2 more of these cake stands and probably grab some cake from Debug. Or actually probably off the gallery. Although we do have a spare hamburger cake. Has it found its calling? We can display a hamburger cake really big in the window. Kids will love that. That's kind of fun. We'll grab a cake off the gallery a little bit later for the other stand. But first, in the kitchen, a lot of you guys wanted there to be 2 ovens, which I guess we could fit 2 in here. I don't know where to put the trash then. I guess it's okay if the trash is more so out here, right? We already have one over here. It's probably fine. We can move it right there. We also need to add some cabinets in this space. Something like that probably. And let's get a second one of these over the second stove. Or I could just put it centered over both of them. I think that's what we're gonna do. We can add some more of these over here. Make sure all of this is coordinated properly with our new cabinets. I think that's pretty good. There were a ton of comments about this bathroom. Some of you guys just didn't like this, and the more I look at it, I don't like it either. But the thing that everyone was like confused about was the laundry in this space. Saying, I've never seen that, what is that? And I think it's really interesting to read everybody's experiences because I do imagine this was an old building. And over time, they had to open this space to be a more public bathroom. But it's where they wash their clothes. Not like their clothes, but the stuff for the bakery. So I don't think it's that weird. I've definitely been in some like back of business places where it's not really supposed to be a public restroom. Like there's pipes, there's storage, there's all kinds of stuff in the bathrooms I've been in some of these places. So I thought it was pretty realistic. And also there's not really room back here to put it. So I am going to keep it in here, but we're going to change this space up a little bit. I think if we have it so all the laundry type storage area is on one side and then we have all the bathroom stuff here, we can kind of put a divider in the space so it doesn't look so weird, if that makes sense. We just draw a wall out like this to divide the space a little bit. I think that could work. I'm gonna get a smaller trash can in here. I think that's a little bit better. Hopefully you guys agree, but if not, you can definitely change it as soon as you grab this. Back to the kitchen, even though we just left. I never added that chalkboard last time because we ended up adding one over here, which I really, really like. But I also like the idea of adding one in the bakery space, in the back kitchen. Oh, these are so cute. I feel like we have to use one of these somewhere, but it doesn't really match. I mean, it matches the floor. Maybe this can go outside instead of this little cupcake sign. That's really cute. Oh my gosh, look at these ones. And I think we're gonna go with this brown one. I think that works. But for inside, I have to decide if I want one of these that's a little bit more playful. We don't sell pretzels. If I want one that's from Get Together or if I want the same one I put out here. Is this the Get Together one? Yeah, there was also the university one, but I think we're probably gonna have the same one that's out there. I think that makes sense. Let's also put some of these Gryphi things on the floor for you to stand on while you're working. They're kind of ugly, but I think they make sense. All right, I grabbed this cake off of the gallery, and also I was seeing a lot of really cool creations people had with these cakes, and I feel like I'm a little inspired to try something. I don't think it's gonna come out good, but a lot of people were using various flowers to go ahead and make the cakes more decorated, and I really liked that idea. It's like, I wanna try it, you know, see if we can make it look decent. I mean, look at that. That looks so pretty. Although if we raise it up, do you see the vase in the middle? A little bit, but I don't think I mind that. That looks so pretty, actually. All right, there's one really pretty cake. I don't think the burger needs anything extra, but we could probably add some kind of floral decoration to the black and white swirly cake I just put down. I think a rose could look kind of nice. Let's just position this about where we want it. Probably right about there. Ooh, we could even place a bunch of these on top. I think that's rather pretty. And then all of the cakes have a different vibe. This one's more like a wedding cake. This one is just really fancy. And then we have more of a kids aimed cake over here with the burger. Let me know what you guys think of the cakes. I think they look really cute. Heading upstairs. It makes sense to get rid of this china hutch and put more of a entryway items, like a place to hang your coat and that kind of thing. So maybe something like this item from Cats and Dogs. Let me move the fire alarm up there. Probably combine this item in there so it looks like those are actually hanging, maybe. Does that go all the way through the wall? No, that works pretty well, actually. I think it fits the style. It's obviously a different wood tone, but I feel like we're going with a lot of mixed wood tones right now because it's an old place full of all sorts of furniture, but we could go with the dark brown to match the table. I mean, either is fine with me. A lot of you guys didn't like the table in here because it's so cluttered. How would you get anything done? I think it's really cute, and I did play test it. They can still get to everything, which is great. And then I got similar opinions in here with how cluttered it is, and I intended it to be that way, but I will get rid of the china hutch in here because it's a little much, especially with the fireplace. And I found it so fascinating to hear everybody's opinions on carpets, because a lot of you guys were shocked at the idea of anyone having a carpet in their dining room. And in real life, I've never seen a dining room that wasn't fully carpeted. So it's really interesting to hear all the different experiences we all have. I was having a blast going through the comments. I also forgot to put a trash can in here. And you guys weren't sure how we felt about having a pet. I honestly don't know what the pet would be if we had it, but I did not put a trash can, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Before we move on to the bedrooms and discuss who is actually living here, a couple of you guys suggested we could try putting a picnic table up here. Since it's pretty low down, you might not see it from the street, and it's a place to hang out. Yeah, from down here, you're not really gonna see that, so that could be an idea. Like a little area where we can, you know, barbecue and stuff. I think could be cute. I don't know, something simple like that. Maybe get the napkins and plates from toddler stuff out here. I also thought it would be cute. Some of you guys suggested to put some lounge chairs up here, but I thought it would be silly and cute if instead we put like one beach towel, and sometimes mom comes up here and just likes to lay in the sun, or grandpa. This could be grandpa's towel. Oh, I actually love that idea. Oh, it's so gross. It's like he's had the towel his whole life. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with that. I love the quirky things I come up with when we're talking about different families. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. All right, finally, we're gonna discuss who lives in this house. We have Grandpa, Mom, her teenage son, and her toddler son. A ton of you guys were really interested in the idea of having a grandpa, also having siblings that shared a room that weren't both teenagers, both kids, or a kid and a teenager. And the idea of having a teenager and a toddler is totally not ideal, but this is a small space, and I thought it would be a very interesting way to decorate these rooms. I also just really love the idea of having a grandpa here. I love building for that type of character, and I know we originally said that, you know, maybe this was grandma's calendar, but it could easily be grandpa's calendar. You know, like, he loves this, so I don't know if we're gonna have that in his room as well, but I think it's a cute idea. And there was one item that you all demanded that grandpa have in his room, and it's this one right here, and I totally agree. Oh, that is way too big. I love this painting, and I think it's perfect for grandpa's room. Could be over here, like over where we're probably gonna put a dresser. And I might put his bed more against the wall over here. Ooh, it could actually be right above his bed then. Yeah, and then we can have this maybe with a different picture on it over here. I really like this idea. Other than for the kids' furniture, I do kind of want to go with the theme that a lot of the furniture is older, that they've had for a very long time. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe this green. I kind of like that green, and then it matches the frame pretty well. It doesn't match, but it's so pretty. No, we're not going to do that one. That matches pretty well. Let's get us a mirror. Maybe this one. I really like the idea of him having all kinds of stuff tacked up on the mirror. And the mismatched woods is kind of fun as well. Maybe a white one, like he painted it. Get Grandpa some files and stuff like that from the business he's probably collected over the years. We just keep it in boxes. Maybe some folded up shirts as well. Gonna make sure he's looking good. Some colognes and lotions and stuff. And then I kind of like the idea of maybe him having a picture that this was his wife. That was his wife. He's always been interested in the policemen, but this is his late wife. I kind of like that idea. Maybe these curtains, although I feel like we'd have matching ones with the living space. Maybe still in that swatch even. And maybe just a little throw rug in here over this rug. Yeah, I don't mind that. Would Grandpa have a full-length mirror? I'm not sure. I do, however, think that Grandpa might have a bike. I think that's pretty good for his room. I think it's cute. This wall is so blank though. Maybe he has his own little TV on the wall. I kind of love that idea. Or maybe just a little lamp. Yep, that's Grandpa's room. Let's move on to Mom's. I want to use this bed because it looks a little bit older, but I don't know which swatch I want to use. I don't think I've ever used this one, but it doesn't really match the wood tones in here. Might have to go for the green one. Would this room have been green though? I don't think so. I think if we paint any of the walls, it's going to be one of the kids' room walls, and it's still going to keep the same paneling, but I think like the blue in there looks kind of nice. Wait. Grandpa needs some of these paintings from Strangerville first. I forgot these existed and I love them. Oh, these are cute. Yeah, I think those are all gonna stay in here. I do think maybe Mom dreams about travel a lot, so I like the idea of having some of these photos in here. I could see her having the same lamp because they probably bought them both at the same time. Little plant in the corner. The same curtains that they all have. And I want to see if we can fit a vanity in over here. All right, let's teleport you here. And then can you go here? Can you go over here? Yes. And you can sit there. Perfect. And then we might have to move this chair depending on if she can get in this room or not. Oh, we can get into the room. It's just a door clips through the chair. I'm going to move it a little bit. And I know it bothers some of you that these doors are right next to each other. And I think they look fine. I don't know. They look normal to me. I've seen that. But cool. We can get through both of these doors. We can get by the vanity, which is perfect. I think we just need a different chair, although this matches the bed better. The wood swatches on this are just not great. I guess we'll just go with that one. Let's just reposition the things that we had to move over. I think I want to use the little makeup kit that came with Vintage Glamour. Maybe this was Grandma's at one point and now her daughter is using it. I think that's kind of cute because it is a little bit of an older style, but I love it. I think Vintage Glamour is such a cute pack. I really like a lot of the items from it. And then some of these as well. We'll give her one of these dressers. Might even move the plant over here. Oh, add some of the boys' drawings up here. That is such a cute idea. I love that. Added a couple more decorations up there, and then I think we're gonna add a shoe rack. Like the idea of having one of these mirrors out here as well. It's like the same one on the other side of the wall, but I like that. Then just maybe a pretty painting on the wall. So many mixed wood tones in here, but I think that adds to the charm a little bit. I think I'm gonna add a rug, and I'm gonna change the bed to this swatch. And lastly, I think I'm gonna put a couple of plants in this corner just to add a little bit of color and life to this space. And I think that's Mom's room done, which leaves only the kids. I think I want to keep the personalities in this room a little bit more generic or open to interpretation, especially since a toddler probably doesn't have a whole lot going on yet, and that leaves space for you to play with these characters however you want. But I do love the idea of having an orange and blue color scheme in here, obviously inspired by this bed and the wall, and I just really love that idea. I think we have to have a good mix between teenager style and toddler style, and I think it's mostly going to be kind of a mid space where It looks more like it could be a kid's room. Maybe this is a tween, or maybe they are still a child and they're going to be a teen soon. And honestly, you just make do with what you have. Not everyone's teenage experience is the same anyway. I think this dresser would actually be perfect for them. I want a colorful rug, but I don't want it to be too one age or another. I think maybe this funky shaped one could work really well for this room with having the two different age groups. I'd actually love to have a bookcase like this. Maybe it won't be usable, but maybe for decoration we can scale it down and make it part of this dresser. I really like that. It matches the top of this dresser as well, so it looks like it's supposed to be there. Although the bright orange is really fun. It might be too much for this room though, because these oranges are much more muted, but look at it. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna leave it for a minute, but we might change it back to the beige, but I really like that orange. We could just fully embrace the orange. It's an option. I do think I'm gonna put like a little toy box. Every room has the same curtains. I think this needs to be beige. I love the orange though. I'm gonna have to use that at some point in the future. Get some posters up on the wall over here. Maybe this energy drink one, some sports. There's just something about this Harry Potter poster that I love. Actually, I think instead of sports, we might do this. I do kind of like the idea of this kid being really into like science and sci-fi. With that, we can either go with this poster, which looks like a bunch of different television shows, or we have the Void Critter one as well. I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Oh, I wish those didn't clip. So sad. We can make that smaller though. Ooh, Henry Puffer sits over there nicely. I think I might also grab some sort of wall light over here though. Yeah, that looks pretty cozy. Let's just grab a little backpack. I might even put that on the bed. Just realized we don't really have anywhere in the house that would have a computer. I guess I could put one at like a laptop at the dining table. Pretty much every household in The Sims now needs a computer. So I'm just gonna put this laptop. Oh, that's like a decorated one. Not like a simple older style one. There we go. Can I actually squeeze a small desk in here that could be the teens computer area? Maybe if I move this over. Can even be at an angle like this. Ooh, the yellow chair to bring in the yellow in the bedspread. Paint this wall blue. And maybe have some of this clutter around. Just junk everywhere. I think just a basic bedside table. Something small like this. I might even scale that down. Also, a lot of you guys mentioned the idea of the child being urged to want to take on the family business and them not really being interested in that idea. And I love that. Them wanting to pursue their own path. So maybe the parents are really hoping that the toddler grows up interested in taking on the bakery, because this child has no interest. They seem to be a lot more into like science and gaming, and I think that's real fun. I would actually love to add some more of the Strangerville posters. I think they're awesome. Oh, this one could go so nicely in Grandpa's room. Let's do it. Maybe over there. There's too many of them. I think they all work so well. I think I'm gonna switch the spots of these. I think this one looks more like something that might be tucked behind other things. It's like folded up, a little bit beat up. Whereas this one looks like it's supposed to be a like framed letter you wouldn't want to mess up. All right, for the toddler, I think we're gonna have just some of the simple, cute decorations over here. Some of the clouds and balloons. Oh, I like the rainbow ones. Get a couple of toys in here. Well, if we have a toddler, we're gonna need to include the high chair. Probably right here. Change the color of that to match everything else. Although you guys wanted me to change these to match, so I think I might do that. There we go. We're gonna also need the toddler potty, which I should be able to squeeze next to the toilet, hopefully. Or it could go where we have the laundry basket now, because the laundry basket doesn't have to be there. It could be in one of the bedrooms. I'm gonna throw it in Mom's room for now. Let's just grab the little toddler potty. And we have a tub already. Ooh, what if we had the little slide out here? Oh, it's way bigger than I was thinking it was. Never mind. I thought it was like half that size. Just a little bedside table like this. I feel like there's really not that much you need for a toddler. Well, I mean, we just added a bunch of things throughout the house, but in a bedroom, there's not a whole lot you need for a toddler. Maybe just get a little bunny, a little ladybug, call it a day. Since we have this everywhere in the house, we're gonna add one more mirror so that the teen has a mirror. I think that room came out pretty cute. It's a little bit more updated than the rest of the place. Obviously still has the carpet and the wallpaper, but I could imagine them letting them paint the walls And obviously they had to buy furniture when the kids got older, or when there was kids in the picture. All right, so I think all that's left to do now is this little porch space. And one of you had suggested that I use this little couch that we had out before. Was it this one? Or was it the one from Get Famous? Yeah, it was this one. And I think this would look really nice out here. A little cozy space maybe under the steps or over here. And then we could probably, ooh, we could add more bikes out here. Grandpa likes to keep his in there, but maybe the teen has a bike and we keep it under the steps out here. I like that. Let's see, what color should this be? I think orange. There's some planters on the roof, but I think a couple here would be nice as well. Maybe 3. I wish the matching chair didn't look like this. I like it, but it doesn't work for the outside set I was trying to make this into. I could kind of see them having one of these lawn chairs out here though. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's Grandpa's. Grandpa just gets all the special chairs. And just a little table out here you could throw things on. I think that's it. I think this might be done. I'm gonna double check everything, but I think our bakery might be complete. Forgot an exterior trash can. So we're just gonna stick that over here. And then the only thing that bothers me a little bit is this section of wall seems so empty. So I'm gonna quickly see if I can find anything that would look nice there. Otherwise, I might leave that up to you guys. I wish these were in different colors because I feel like they kind of fit the vibe I want, but they're not exactly right. Oh, what about this little sign with the cup? I almost called that a cupcake with the cup of coffee on it. That's cute. I think we might add a little exit sign here. Oh, maybe like a little old board that we got. And then I think I might put another one of these little LED signs. Yeah, I think the neon sign looks cute. Makes it a little bit more cluttered and disorganized, but I feel like this whole place is a little bit like that. And there's not much on these shelves, but I feel like you might want to put extra baked goods, but I can leave that to you guys if you decide to download this. But I think with that, I think it's complete. I think we finished the bakery. And I really love how it came out. Thank you so much to everybody that has left feedback and watched the series, enjoyed it. This has been a blast. I know it went on longer than anticipated, but that's just how these things happen to go. I've done one of these before in the past. Last year we did an A-frame house. That was really fun. I believe that was also 6 parts. I will try to remember to link that down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this will be up on the gallery if you guys would like to download it. I hope you enjoyed watching the series, whether you agreed with my decisions or not. I definitely enjoyed hearing everybody's feedback and implementing the ones that I agreed with and trying things that I might not have tried otherwise. I'm really proud of this bakery, and I think we will do another series like this at some point. Not right away, because these take me forever to edit, but they're really, really fun to film and to read everybody's suggestions. So thank you again, and I think with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.